Welcome. In front of me is a OnePlus Nord CE 5G, and today I'll show you how you can go through the setup of this phone. So when you put it up for the first time, you'll be presented with this screen right over here. Hello there. And from here we're gonna select our desired language from the list right here, which honestly I'm not going to be changing anything because it's already in English. And from there we can select start, which will take us to the thing that greets me the warmest, terms and conditions. So from here I can tap on either the end user license agreement and also on the privacy policy. So this will basically give you some info of what you're actually agreeing to the legal documents, and at the end of the day you do need to agree to them. Even though you do have a disagree button, it takes you back to the beginning of the setup, so you do need to agree to them, otherwise you cannot actually use your device. Then we have connect to mobile network. This step is completely optional. The reason that it's here is strictly for just network connection. You can either connect to network using the mobile network or using Wi-Fi. And the reason you have the option to do that, either through Wi-Fi or mobile, is because throughout the setup process it will give you the option to log into your Google account and also restore your device from a cloud backup, as an example. By skipping both of them, you won't get that option. And additionally, date and time will not be set automatically, as you should probably see right here. There we go. Now, yeah, it's not correct. The region, it is correct, so the time zone is as well. Date, definitely not. And time is definitely not correct. Now, if you're planning to sign into your Wi-Fi or mobile later on, then you can completely disregard this page because it will be fixed up later on once you connect to some kind of network later on. Then we have Google services, so we have things like location scanning and sending user and diagnostic data. Quickly going through all of those, location is just the GPS tracking for apps like Google Maps, allows the device to look for Wi-Fi and Bluetooth signals and so on. And then sending user and diagnostic data allows Google to basically spy on you, gather data and send it to themselves. So no thanks to that one. And scroll down and select accept, which will take you to the next page, which is Co-Creator Labs. I have honestly no idea what that is. So we have participate in OnePlus Co-Creator user program to get the latest information and the best system experience, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'll be skipping this. Now, to some people this might be interesting. You might be interested in like some beta features, I guess, and just some whatever they're going to be offering. So user experience programs, built-in apps, OnePlus will ensure you receive timeless updates. Yeah, so updates to apps, push notifications. Seriously, you need to sign in for push notifications. We have system stability programs, such as like updates, and yeah, you can agree to this or completely skip it if you don't want to, which is what I will be doing. Now, don't be fooled by this. This is completely like reverse psychology pop-up. We select skip, and then you want to select disagree, because by selecting agree and continue, this will be as though you pressed agree. There we go. So right here we can now set up a screen lock. By default it opts into a 4-digit PIN, which you can obviously see, but if you want to use something else, like an example pattern or password, you are also free to do so, though you need to, as you've just seen, tap right here to select the screen lock options. So I'm gonna go with a pattern. Let's draw the pattern, select next, redraw it, confirm, and this will automatically set it up. Now once you set it up, it asks you how you want your notifications displayed on the lock screen. This is going to be visible only if you set up a screen lock. And when the device is locked, you can have it so it shows all notification content, show sensitive content only when unlocked, and don't show notifications at all. So for instance, this option, the middle one, because it's kind of misleading in name, will show on the lock screen that you got a notification, but it will be just like, as an example, Twitter sent you a notification and that's it. While with the first one, it will show you part of the message itself in that notification. And this one will just not show any kind of notification on the lock screen. So choose whichever one you want and then proceed further. Unlock with fingerprint. Again, if you want to add this, you are free to do so. Obviously, this is after you added a screen lock. because if you're planning to use a fingerprint, you do need a screen lock. If you chose to skip, I think any kind of screen lock, I don't know if this will show up at all. So that is something that you need to figure out. But even if it does and you decide to set it up, it will take you back to the screen lock options where you will have to set up pin pattern or password. The reason for this is if something happens to your finger, you cut it, maybe it just doesn't always function. As you probably are aware, under display fingerprints aren't necessarily always the accurate thing. So if you have maybe a little bit of dirt on your finger, it will just completely go apes and just not allow you to log in. So that's how you can then put a pin pattern or password to actually unlock the device. Now I'll be skipping this, and this will take me to font. So here we can set up which font we want to use. Now we can tap on either one of them and you will see that it automatically changes the text right here that is showing you some kind of example. So select whichever one you like more. It's completely up to you. And then we have gesture navigation or default navigation. So again, choose whichever one you want. I will stick with the navigation gestures as it is selected by default, and that is also what I prefer more. And this gives me a quick guide on how to actually use those gestures. So there we go. Now apparently we need to actually go through the guide of it. Let's see if I can skip this. Apparently not. So I need to literally go through them, even though I have been using them for 2 years. Apparently I need to learn how to use those. I like wasting my time, as you can tell. Great, now we can start. And this finishes up the setup. So there we go. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.